everyone, welcome to another episode of Ace Attorney Investigations. My name is Kaylee Otari, and today we are going to continue the game and go from chapter start of Turnabout Airlines in the middle of it, by the looks of it. March 12th, 1 p.m. local time, Hope Springs Airport. I know that once we had landed, I'm supposed to let the local police take over. And thanks to Miss Tenero and Miss Meal, I was able to preserve the crime scene. But I just can't shake it. I wasn't able to talk with Miss Tenero in private. So I'm left wondering, just what was she up to? Why did she do what she did? There must be a way for me to continue my investigation. I've been expecting you, Miles Edgeworth. Francisca, I thought you were still in Germany. I go where I am needed, and wherever there are criminals to be caught. Her name is Francisca von Karma, the daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She, like myself, is a prosecutor. Are you heading up this case? It would be a bit of a relief if you are. Don't you try to flatter me, Miles Edgeworth. I'm placing you under arrest. What? It's quite frustrating, actually. I'd hoped to exact my revenge on you in a different venue. But I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day when the disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal. Have you no shame? Wait, is this all... It's all been a misunderstanding. I didn't kill the victim. Misunderstanding? I heard all about the murder over the police radio from the captain himself. You waited for the victim on the first floor and then beat him to death. Francisca, do you honestly believe that I killed a man? I suppose I should reserve judgment until after I've investigated this for myself. I can put your arrest on hold until then. That's as it should be. I don't need a lecture on how to perform my duties from you of all people. To be perfect in every way, the fulfillment of the creed alone is all I strive for. Well, I have my own creed, which I must fulfill, so why don't we solve this together? I have to get going. The crime scene awaits. Don't you dare leave town, Miles Edgeworth. Trust me, I had no intention to. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir! Too slow. Ow! Listen up. I'm leaving you in charge of watching this man. Don't mess up, understand? Mr. Edgeworth? I'm supposed to guard him? A simple yes or no, detective. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. You just leave it to Gumshoe. Miles Edgeworth, if you interfere with my investigation, I'll arrest you on the spot. Are we clear? Now then, if you excuse me, I have more important things to do. Good to see you again, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Say, am I glad to see you're okay? Thank you, detective. Believe in you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this, and be strong for you, man. I have to admit, I'm a bit curious as to what Francisca's up to. Maybe I should ask the good detective here. Very well. In that case, I have a few questions for you, detective. Sure thing. You can ask me anything, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. let's see, start with the initial investigation. So how's the initial investigation going? We shipped the body off to the coroner's office. And we're taking statements now, sir. Left and right. We're taking names and kicking, well, you know. It sounds like Francisca. She was always good at quick responses to a case. I'd say she was a little too quick, sir. Oh, how so? Well, I rushed on over as soon as I got word of the affair, sir. But somehow, when I got here, Miss Von Karma was already here barking out orders at everyone. It was kind of creepy, as though she knew there had been a murder or something. How could she know that? And she had come in advance to await your flight's arrival. That is sort of odd. She did show up rather quickly and out of the blue. Plus, I still don't know why she's here in America. There must be some backstory to all of this. Well, Gumshoe, can you tell me more about Francisca? Miss Von Karma just kind of popped up at the prosecutor's office about a week ago, sir. Something about chasing down leads related to a certain incident. No details. It's kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it, even with me, sir. She wouldn't tell you anyway, but knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her whip. Plus, I doubt the top secret part was what stopped her from talking to you, Detective. Although I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine. Anyway, that's about all the info I have, sir. We should find out more as we investigate. Yes, it is high time to resume my investigation. Starting with talking to the people involved in this case afresh. Come, Detective, we have work to do. March 12th. 1:37 p.m. Flight I-390, second floor, first class. Oh, you must be the captain? Why, yes, I am. And who might you be? I am the prodigy prosecutor Francisco Von Karma, and I have a few questions for you. Don't you dare, Captain. Getting friendly with another woman? I'll never forgive you if you do. What are you talking about? I only have eyes for you, my dear Cammy. I wouldn't bet money on our dear Captain to be such of a reputable person. Sure, you can't wait to ask the captain some questions, sir. He was in the cockpit the entire time. I highly doubt he could know anything of use. Anyway, I'd like to leave that type of witness to Francisca and her whip. So let's move on and talk to the passengers. Maybe they know something. The poor captain, if only he knew about Francisca and her whip. March 12th, 1:40 p.m. Flight I-390, first floor lounge. Now see here. Sorry. How long do you intend to hold me? It is impossible for me to be the criminal I told you. Mr. LeBlanc? Oh, it is you. Tell this man to stop stopping me from going. Time is money. I don't have even 1 second of wasteful time to spend. Alright, can I talk to you myself then? You finished taking your statement yet? Yep. All done, sir. I do not concern if you're not done examining the cargo hold. I want my cargo back. What cargo would that be? If you make a single scratch on my art, you will pay. Art? What sort of art? Mr. LeBlanc is an art dealer, so he's got a bunch of artwork down in the cargo hold, sir. There's practically a mountain of them, large and small. From folk costumes to stone statues, I sell all kinds of arts. faux costumes. Speaking of which, Mr. LeBlanc's hat. It kind of looks like the other piece of cloth. Perhaps I can present something to him then. Have a look at this. Mr. LeBlanc, can you please take a look at this for me? Oh, it's a Borginian cloth. As I suspected. Your hat is made of the same material, I suppose. Yes, of course. This fabric is so famous. Orders come from over the seas for more. So the cloth data updated. And this is the cargo you were talking about earlier. No. My cargo this time is much money gigantic. You, detective, when can I have my cargo moved? You can get your cargo back when we're done investigating, pal. Stubbornness of you police, it is no good. And it is no good that attendant refuses to exit the attendant's room too. That attendant. I wonder if he's talking about Miss Tenero. Rhoda Tenero. What did you mean by that attendant? She was taken into the attendant's room for her interview, and then they still have not come out. They make no sign of coming out either. I was finished with my own interview much earlier, quicker than her. Why is Miss Tenero's interview the only one that's taking up so much time? It's because I have need of her. Miles Edgeworth, you were given free rein to examine the plane, weren't you? Yes, I was able to obtain the cooperation of the flight attendants. Speaking of attendants, I'd like to speak with Miss Tenero. I wonder if you might grant me permission to enter the flight attendant's room. Before I do, you still have to clear up a few issues surrounding your own circumstances. I understand. You may have tricked those attendants in your sophisticated talking, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes, Miles Edgeworth. So prepare to face me, Francisca Von Karma. Let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. The scene of the crime was here in the very lounge. The body was discovered. From the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until the body was found. The only person in this lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. This unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect. The likeliest suspect, Francisca? Do you have a problem with that? No, but it's not like you to use such vague wording. Usually it's a bit more absolute. I'm simply trying to watch out for you. Or is my kindness too hard for you to comprehend? Thank you, but your leniency is unnecessary, for I will prove my innocence soon enough. If I want to continue my investigation, I'll have to break her line of logic fast. Battle. So tell me, Francisca, do you know all there is to know about the crime scene? I know all that I need to in order to arrest you. And nothing more? Are you saying there is more I need to know? Why did you whip me, sir? Sorry, Scruffy, my hand must have slipped. It would appear that Francisca doesn't have all the facts to this case yet. What do you mean by scene? Please stop pretending like you don't know. It's insulting. Obviously, I'm talking about how Mr. Hicks was seen calling for an attendant at 5 a.m. And then from the time after that, call until the body was found. Well, it's true that I was in the lounge the whole time. That fact alone does not make me the criminal. We'll see about that at the conclusion of this investigation. However, there's one thing that even you must admit to at this time. Under the circumstances, I suppose I can agree that I am the most likely suspect. But I believe in you, sir. I don't think you did it. Miss Von Karma's gotta believe that too, right? I mean, you two are like, siblings, quite scruffy. Even if we were related by blood, that's no guarantee that he's not a criminal. Francisca, I demand to see some proof that you are not the guilty party. A likely suspect, huh? What a roundabout supplement. But it would appear that she doesn't yet know about the new evidence that we acquired and where we acquired it. I'll take care of the gaps in her logic, one hole at a time. What's the suitcase? Goody. It would appear that you did not have all the information you needed after all. And what does that mean? I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. The piece that proves that the body was moved from a different location. The killer used this suitcase to move the victim's body, meaning that the real scene of the crime is not this lounge at all. Objection! Now who's the one rashly jumping to conclusions? Excuse me? All you did was find this piece of cloth inside the suitcase. That doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply chose that suitcase as a good place to hide the cloth. I expected you would come to that conclusion. It would seem I can't escape that easily. You should know better than that. Von Karma is perfect in every way. But do you know that the killer definitely wheeled the suitcase around at some point? Objection! As if there's proof of that. Where is the proof that this suitcase was moved around? Tire tracks. You spilled grape juice in front of the elevator? Yes, and I'd like to draw your attention to this area here. Where is the evidence that proves the killer dragged the suitcase through here? These spot marks. The mark here. Wouldn't you say that it looks suspiciously like tracks from two wheels? I suppose. Further, there is also grape juice residue on the wheels of the suitcase. This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through here. I suppose this means that the killer did move the victim's body from somewhere else. I'm glad you've come to your senses. Objection! Not so fast. This still doesn't put you in the clear, not in a long shot. Francisca's Logic Part 2. You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit that turbulence. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death. Then while you were in the elevator, was the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase? The plane hit the patch of turbulence and out flew the body from within the suitcase. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from, and pretended to be the discoverer of the body. Not a bad bit of logic for something you thought of on the fly. Just what are you insinuating? Then I will show you exactly how flawed your logic is. No matter how strong of a face you put on, not even you can hide your fears from me. I'll expose the flaws in her logic in one fell swoop. rebuttal.
Hold it!
And how do you suppose I was able to take the piggy bank out of its display case? And as I recall, the case was locked. That's easy. If the case was locked, you simply had to hit the glass like this. Yeah! You sure have my heart of glass. So she wants to talk about the in-flight shop and the Mr. I-Fly piggy bank, does she? This takes care of how you obtained the murder weapon.
Hold it!
I thought there wasn't any of the victim's blood found in the lounge. I thought you'd say that. What, did you think I wouldn't have noticed? I think you just found a way of cleverly hide the blood splatter in the lounge. By accidentally spilling grape juice on top of it. Are you accusing me of tampering with the crime scene now? We'll see, won't we? My forensic scientists are hard at work on that as we speak. And what do you propose I did after that?
Hold it!
So I put the victim's body into the suitcase. And then, where was I headed, Francisca? That's pretty obvious. You were bringing it to first class where you could safely keep an eye on it. We're talking about this thing, you know. I'd hardly call it discreet or ordinary. Annoying brat. Well, then you were intending to leave it inside the elevator. Unfortunately for you, a wrench was thrown into your plans because...
Hold it!
You've experienced turbulence on a flight before. Of course, many times. You get used to it after a while. The punch we hit was especially tough, and I passed out briefly, but only for a second. Good thing it was only for a sec, sir. It would be bad if you had really blanked out. Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, blanking out is exactly what got me into this mess in the first place. That's enough of your idle chatter. I'm not through with you yet, Miles Edgeworth.
Hold it!
If I really were a criminal, do you really think I would be so easily caught?
Objection!
You are certainly in the middle of being caught right now. Ah! I have to find a contradiction fast. I won't have much of my own hide left to save. I have to say, you are looking rather caught right now. And I'll tell you exactly what you did after that. You loitered around in the lounge.
Hold it!
I didn't pretend to be anything. I really was the first to discover the victim's body. I suppose that's true. So then you are yielding to my statements. Don't be foolish. I still insist that you are the killer, but... in that sense, you really were the first to discover the body to be dead. No matter what I say, she seems dead set on making me out to be the killer. Her logic is reasonably sound, and the large majority of it reflects the truth. But there is one point about it that is not quite right. Here it is. It's the first statement.
Objection!
The fact that you took this piece of evidence into account in your testimony is to be commended. Your legal prowess is certainly something to be feared. Evidence and logic. Essential tools that those who would stand in a courtroom must learn to master. But what if there was a fake piece of evidence thrown into the mix? A fake? This Mr. I-Fly piggy bank is just such a fake. It is not the real murder weapon. What? The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important. and it was taken after the turbulence had occurred. But then, what about the blood on the bank? What do you make of that? I assume it was added after the murder when the killer fabricated this weapon. Looking at it this way, the killer basically did 3 things after the turbulence. After exiting the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. Then, the killer proceeded to pick up the bank from off the floor and took it to fabricate a fake murder weapon by hitting the victim on the head. Finally, the victim's wallet was planted on my personage in my pocket, to be precise. Everything was done so that I would be framed for the murder of Mr. Ackley Hicks. You there! Yes, ma'am? Other than this piggy bank, was anything else resembling a murder weapon found? We didn't find anything in this lounge or in the shop that could be used as one, ma'am. Most of the items that could have been used were broken during the turbulence, and the remaining items all tested negative for any trace of blood. I see. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it appears your stealth tactics are at an end. It's possible that it's just hidden somewhere, sir. If the criminal had wanted to hide the weapon in a safe place, I think the weapon could have been hidden in the same place as the bloody cloth. Exactly what I was thinking. Because the cloth was hidden inside that suitcase, it signals to me that the killer had not prepared a more secure place to hide the evidence. Which means that the real murder weapon is either still in the murderer's personage, or is still at the real crime scene. There's one more possibility, and that would be that the piggy bank is in fact the real weapon. But didn't we just... Hold it! Let me finish. The killer took the bank out from the display case before the turbulence by opening the lock on the display case door. And it was at that time that the glass pane in the door was broken. It is a perfectly reasonable line of reasoning, wouldn't you? Let's see, so that means that the killer had the key to the display case. Francisca, the person you're talking about. Not so fast. I'm not finished. The person I'm talking about also committed another crime. She tricked the captain and granted you permission to conduct your investigation. Yes, it is the sin of lying. Speaking of which, I recall that you also wish to speak with her. Yes. Very well, permission granted, but only if I can sit in on your interrogation. Do you understand each other, Miles Edgeworth? I have no intention of interrogating her, but you are welcome to accompany me if you so wish. Miss Tenero is in the flight attendant's room. Let's move. And hurry up. March 12th, 2:23 p.m. Flight I-390, first floor, flight attendant's room. So you're the one that poked around inside this plane without the captain's permission. Deviating from the flight attendant's manual is very unbecoming, you know. What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that? Miss Tenero. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, you're here too? Can you please help us and shed some light on why you did what you did? All right. Will you talk to me, please? Miss Tenero, Captain's permission. Why did you lie about receiving the Captain's permission like that? Because I didn't think I would be able to get his permission. What do you mean? The Captain... He only has ears for Cammy. I spoke with the captain a little earlier myself. He definitely seems to be rather taken with Miss Meal. Yes, and on top of that, I had mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. I wanted to make amends. In that case, please allow me to thank you for what you did. Thanks to you, I was able to clear myself of all charges. Really? You were able to prove your innocence? Oh, thank goodness. Miss Tennell, is it? There's one more thing that I'd like to ask you. You were in the inflate shop just before the turbulence, weren't you? Please answer honestly. Yes, I was. And why were you there? Well, why the sudden hesitation? Francesca seems to have struck a nerve. Inflate shop. All I did was go check up on the shop like I always do. You're saying it was for work then? Yes, I'm in charge of the shop, so I have to keep an eye on it. I don't have any reason to be there otherwise. After your visit to the shop, you paid a visit to this room, correct? Yes, I came back to freshen up and adjust my makeup. I'm sorry, but there isn't much else to tell. Miss Tennell claims to have no reason other than duty to go to the shop. But is that all there is to it? Maybe I should ask her to tell me more about that thing. That vile thing. Oops, I want that button. There we go. This vile thing. If you could please take a look at this for me, Miss Tennell. Oh, that suitcase! Yes, about this suitcase. You were the one who designed it, correct? And I think I figured something else out about it. This suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it? There's nothing you won't find out eventually, is there? Won't you please tell me more about that suitcase? Yes, I was interested in seeing how the suitcase I designed was selling. I know that as a service professional, I'm not supposed to care, but I really wanted to know. And I was glad to see that it was the last one there. The last one there. So you're saying, Miss Tennell, that this suitcase in question was the last one? Yes, they're just so popular. They're practically flying off the shelves. It's not exactly the impression I got. The one in the shop is most definitely the last one. Well, we're currently looking at that suitcase. Really? Then I guess we sold all of them. Thank you very much for taking the last one. I didn't say anything about buying it. Then say you'll buy it. I'm sorry, I can't buy that thing. But why? I think it'd go great with your complexion, Mr. Edgeworth. It really suits you. I guarantee it personally as service professional. Well, that is, how should I put this? It's hideous. What? Maybe that was a bit too direct. Moving on. My issue with the suitcase isn't the design, it's the number of them remaining. Remaining? There were 2 suitcases in the in-flight shop when I investigated it. 2? But that's impossible! I'm sure there was only one. Looks like her story has generated quite the contradiction. When I left the shop, I'm positive there was only 1 suitcase left. Something's amiss here. What could be the meaning of this inconsistency? By the way, Miss Tennell, what is one of those suitcases doing here? That's... I thought you said there was only 1 left. That one is, well, it's mine. I've used it for a very long time now. She's used it for a long time? I think not. Miss Tennell, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't lie to me. Excuse me? I don't believe for even 1 second that you've used this for a very long time. What proves that this hasn't been used for nearly as long as Miss Tenero says? Well, there happens to be a price tag left on it.
Take that!
Tell me, Miss Tenero, is it also your habit to keep the price tag pristine in your suitcase? Ah! What is the meaning of this? Why would you lie about a suitcase? Despite having faith in her design sense, the sale numbers made her cry bitter tears. This truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. Miss Tenero, I think I understand. I know what you were trying to hide. Now then, this suitcase was originally in-flight shop. Seeing as how the price tag is still in the suitcase, one can only assume it was out on the floor for sale in the shop. And the person who bought the suitcase was... well, you, of course, Miss Tenero.
Take that!
It was you, wasn't it, Miss Tenero? I hate to say this, but this suitcase that you designed, it hasn't sold very well, has it? Well, you saw how poorly this design that you poured your heart into was selling. And were deeply hurt. That's why you wanted to make it look like it was selling by buying it yourself. Isn't that right? Then the reason you went to the shop and came back here was... I'm sorry. All I really have is my job. I was overjoyed when my design was chosen. I felt that maybe I'd finally accomplished something. But the suitcases didn't sell. It's because of the design, isn't it? It's because it's, as you put it, well, hideous. I can't say they chose a great place in which to sell them either. We weren't selling a single one, and they were just sitting there collecting dust. I felt so bad seeing them there, day in and day out. So I decided to buy one for every flight I worked on. You buy one every single time you work a flight? I see, so in order to keep your resolution, you went and bought them today as well. Yes, and here is my receipt for that purchase. This receipt is clearly time-stamped 5:40 a.m. Suitcase receipt jotted down. The truth is, there's still a bunch of them left unsold. They're planning to scrap the remaining ones in the end of this flight. Miss Tenero, where are the other suitcases? They should all be down in the cargo hold. Then the suitcase the killer used could very well have come from the cargo hold. Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think that the killer used one of my suitcases, do you? Yes, I do. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body. How could they? Those suitcases were meant to be faithful partners to our passengers on their trips. That's all I ever wished for them to be. Miss Tenero, is there any other way to get to the cargo hold other than the elevator? The only other way is just through that door there. And what about security? That door has no special lock installed because just to enter this room, you need a special key card that only crew members have access to. Which means that the culprit is someone who can enter this room, eliminating the passengers and leaving only crew members as potential suspects. I can't believe it. Hold it. Yes, Francesca? Going on these wild goose chases, you're a disgrace to the names on Kama. And what do you mean by that? The suitcase came from the cargo hold. That fact alone tells the whole story. Yes, which is why I said the culprit must be a crew member who used their keycard. Miles Edgeworth, proposing that the killer was the elevator from the cargo hold, correct? Yes, that's the only realistic possibility. That other attendant, Miss Meal. I asked her earlier, and she had this to say. Francisca got information out of Miss Meal. In order to make the elevator go down to the cargo hold, a different key card is required. A different one. Yes, and the only person who holds that particular card is you, Miss Rhoda Tennell, and only you. No. What? Is this true, Miss Tennell? Yes, I keep that key card in my locker at all times, but could you please show us this card right now? Yes, hold on. I don't believe it. What's wrong? The key card, it's gone. How very clever. Pretending that the card was stolen, when in fact you're just trying to hide it from us. You've really thought this through. Wait, it's not like that. You can tell us all about what it's like down at the station. Officer, arrest this woman. Yes, ma'am. No, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't let them take me. What's wrong? There's disbelief written all over your face. Francisca, I know that you are the lead investigator on this case, however. Hold it. Don't even think about wasting any more of my time. You know the rules as well as I do. Evidence speaks louder than words. Even if this isn't a courtroom, the basic tenet still applies. I intend to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you do, Miles Edgeworth? I intend to do likewise. To be continued for another day. That's all for now. I'm your host, Kaylee Watari. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think, and next time we'll investigate that cargo hold.